Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we're looking at one of the brand newest Viaje cigars.
Hold on, you always say Viaje's hit and miss.
Wait, who are you?
I'm Devil's Advocate, Tim.
Devil's Advocate, Tim?
Yes, Devil's Advocate, because I'm asking the very questions everybody else is asking that's watching this video.
But there's always a chance. Keep hope alive, okay? There's always a chance there'll be a good one. Maybe this is it. Anyway, today we're reviewing the newest cigar from Viaje, the Honey and Hand Grenades Maduro. And this size is the Shank, 5¼ by 52, and it comes just like this in the red, bloody, if you would, end of the cigar. And unfortunately, you cannot remove this foil and leave the band on, at least not that I can see. So when you remove the foil, you have this. Now I want to point out two things. This is closed, and this is closed. That is one solid cigar. There's nothing to draw through. So I have tried and experimented 3 ways to smoke this cigar. One, this is an inverted or reverse torpedo. So basically this is the end you would normally light because it's a reverse. So I would cut this end. And the first time I tried not clipping this end at all, but lighting this tip. And if you hold the flame there long enough, it will start to burn. And believe it or not, you can barely draw through it. And as it burns up the line, it draws. Now, I had a problem with an uneven burn, so I didn't really like that method. So the second trial I gave it was clip this end and also clip just a wee bit of this end. Now, when you do that, you can draw through it and you can light this end and go. The third way I tried it was to turn it around and smoke it like a normal torpedo. Clip this end just ever so much to light it, clip just so much of that end, and smoked it that way. To be honest, out of all 3, I prefer clipping this end and just a wee bit of that end. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now, not much is known about the cigar at all. It's typical Viaje stuff. They won't tell you anything, but it does use a San Andres Maduro wrapper. First time ever on a honey and hand grenades cigar. In the past, the honey and hand grenades have been a Nicaraguan puro. Obviously, they're not, because this is a Mexican Maduro wrapper. Don't know anything about the binder and filler. I'm guessing it's Nicaraguan also. Don't even know where it's made. So you know as much about it as I do. But these are cool looking. It looks like a weapon. So let's get right to it. The new Honey and Hand Grenades Maduro Shank. All right, just like we talked about, I'm going to take this sleeve off. So that you're left with that. If you're real industrious, you could pull this band off and put it on the cigar, but I am not going to do that. I am going to smoke it the way I said I was. Now I've got to make 2 cuts. One's going to be here at the top. Just like that. Okay. And I've got to do something with the bottom because you can't draw through that. And I'm not going to light it like that. Now you can draw through that. And I want to show you how little I took off. There it is. Matter of fact, it matches up to that right there. That's all I took off. And we're going to smoke it reverse torpedo style. And with my triple flame torch, I'm going to try to use just one, maybe two of the flames to light it. Chief is upset because he didn't get to see the light up. I will hear from him later. You've got some really nice flavors here to start with. There's a lot of chocolate. It's like a sweet dark chocolate. It's very sweet but very dark. Apricot notes, brown sugar, a lot of black coffee, a lot of black pepper. There is some nutmeg intertwined in all those flavors. Black pepper at about 7.5 to 8. There's a lot of black pepper. There's a lot of dark notes in this cigar, but there's also a lot of sweetness. It's very, very in your face right away. You taste that chocolate and it's sweet. Very nice. So that is an excellent start. So let's see what we have by the first third. First third. And I am really enjoying all these dark notes, especially with the accompanying sweetness. Now there's now obvious caramel at the tail end of the flavors. Same flavors, medium to full body. Finish is dark chocolate and coffee with a substantial amount of lingering black pepper. Yeah. But this is a nice surprise. This is a really good cigar. And the dark chocolate, sweet dark chocolate, and the espresso, well, it's almost espresso, but it's a very dark roasted black coffee. Very full-bodied black coffee. Are very nice. And then you've got those apricot notes, brown sugar, nutmeg, caramel. It's a really nice mix. Very dark and very sweet. I am really enjoying this cigar. And to compare it to the Shiv, there's not a lot of difference. This is just a tad smaller ring gauge and a little longer. Those are the two I purchased. I decided to review this one. But for the first third, I'll rate 94. Now, you may want to help those people that just hit the floor up because they haven't heard me give that kind of score for a Viaje cigar in a long time. But this is really good, okay? Let's just cut to the chase. Really good. So let's see how it progresses. But right now, you will like it. Into the second third, and to be honest, there's not a lot changed. I mean, the only thing this has been a wee addition. From time to time, I get a little twanginess in that apricot, almost like there's a little citrus influence, but it's still the same flavor notes, sweet and dark. I'd probably call it full-bodied by now. Finish is unchanged, absolutely unchanged. It's a good cigar. It's 2/3 of the way through and it's still just as good. So I'm holding 94. This is a nice find. A lot of you have written off Viaje, but if you can find these or if you got some, you'll be happy. So let's see what the final third brings, but I'm hoping nothing changes. This is a very good cigar. Down to the end. So let's wrap it up. This will be short because nothing's really changed. It's still the same flavor notes. This is a very consistent cigar. Full bodied, finish is unchanged. You get where I'm going? Nothing's changed. Very consistent, very dark, very sweet. Nice notes. Those apricot notes are very sweet, with the caramel intertwined in there, and it's sort of, you get more and less of it at points, but you don't ever lose that apricot. The nutmeg is there, but you won't notice it. It's intertwined, and you will notice the apricot, and you will notice the dark chocolate and the full-bodied black coffee. Both of those you would definitely notice. Holding 94. Very surprising find. I had read where people liked it, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I got to try it for myself because Viaje fans are going to like everything they make. But this is a good cigar. Overall score is 94. That is, without a doubt, the highest ranked Viaje I've had this year. And I don't have any more on the docket, but I won't rule them out. But boy, it's going to be hard to top this one. So there you have it. The new Honey and Hand Grenades Maduro The Shank. 94.